Abraham here, coming back to you for another episode. I am on my morning walk here, and you can see I am at Lilburn City Park doing my morning stroll. It's all about health and wellness for me. You know, as I start to feel that I'm getting a little older, I need to be all about health and wellness. But in today's episode, I want to talk about the health and wellness of your business, more specifically about the financial health and wellness of your business. I want to talk about in this episode about mobilization capital and lines of credits and getting the financial resources that you need before you win a contract. So stay tuned. I'll see you on the inside as we talk about mobilization capital. Take care, everybody. Have a good one. Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode. This is Abraham coming to you from the city of Lilburn, Georgia. I am out doing my morning walk, and I am at Lilburn City Park right here. And we've got this nice, beautiful holiday tree up here. They kind of give you a little bit of perspective on it. Yeah, pretty tall. And today I am doing my health and wellness, every few days, actually every day I go and walk somewhere. And so today I am at Lilburn City Park. Usually I will either do my treadmill in the garage or I will go out and walk a park or a city. And so today I'm here, but I want to talk about health and wellness today. What's the health and wellness of your business? How's it looking? But more specifically, I want to talk about your business financial health. How's the financial health of your business? There's some things that you need to think about as a government contractor in the government market itself. One thing that you really need to prepare for is mobilization capital. Now you're thinking, mobilization capital, what is that? Well, mobilization capital is funds that you need when you win your contract. And the government, let's assume you go out there, you win a $20 million project. Well, the government's not going to give you money. They're not going to give you money just because you won a contract. You need funds to get started on your contract itself. And so that upfront money is called mobilization. You need to mobilize. You need to get your crew together. You need to get your staff together. You need to go and put your infrastructure together so that you can go perform on that $20 million project. So mobilization, it's very, very complex for some of you because you don't have savings. You may have a little bit of savings. You may have a little bit of equity in your home or a small line of credit. But if you win a contract, you need about 20%, on average about 20% to get started on your projects. So if you win a $20 million project, guess what? You need about $4 million to get started on that project until you start receiving funds from the government. And what do I mean by that? Mobilization is this here. You start the project, you might need equipment, you might need staff. They go out there and they start doing work on phase one of the project. So in phase one, it takes about 2 weeks to 30 days. So you need funding for 30 days. And then at that point, you can invoice the government. So you invoice the government, they have 30 days to pay you. So now you're looking at about 60 days already. I said you need capital to get started on your project. And so, but for small businesses, the government will pay you in about 2 weeks. There's an executive order that says if you are a government contractor, a federal government contractor, federal agencies are encouraged and mandated through executive order to pay small businesses in 2 weeks. For a large company, you need to have 20% because they're not going to pay you in 14 days. They're going to pay you in 30 days. So you're looking at about 60 days of capital to work on your project. So that's what mobilization capital is. It's that funding that you need to get started on your project. So today, what's the health and wellness of your business from a financial perspective? And so in that scenario here, you need to get your mobilization capital in place so that you can go and fulfill those contracts that you want. Let me tell you a quick story. This is a real situation about a gentleman. My partner and I helped him to win a $1.2 million contract. And at that time, we didn't always ask people, the companies that we work with, that we help them to win contracts, we don't always ask them, what's your financial situation like? What's your financial health? Do you have a line of credit? Do you have mobilization capital? We never usually ask those things, but now we ask every company that we work with, we ask you, we prepare you for your mobilization capital. So he won a $1.2 million contract. It was in Birmingham, Alabama, and the project was to renovate some apartment buildings and turn it into military housing. So once he won the contract, he went to the apartment complex. He said, hey, I want you to start renovating the building. They said, no, we're not going to start renovating the building. You got to pay us $100,000 just to even start the renovation itself. So he said, well, I won the contract. It's federal government. It's guaranteed money. You won't get paid. They said, absolutely. Yes, you will get paid. We may never get paid because it's not our contract. So you need to give us $100,000 to start working on this project here. So he didn't have the money and his project was in jeopardy because he didn't have the money to get started. Yes, $1.2 million contract. He needed only $100,000. That's about 10%-ish. He didn't have that to get started on that project. So he almost lost the project. Fortunately for him, because it was construction related, we went back to the contracting officer. We said, hey, based upon the FAR regulations here, this is a construction project. We need funding release for material and for equipment. We use the rules, the regulations to kind of help him to get funding from the government to get started on the project. And then the contracting officer came back after they released the funds to him to get started. So that's what saved his business. The contracting officer came back and said, hey, based upon the NAICS code on this project here, it's not a construction project and it's a housing project. So give us the funds back. But fortunately, he's already been paid by the government and he was able to put some money back to the government, and then eventually it starts paying out normally. So he was able to save that project because we use the regulation to help him. But yes, ultimately, you need financially healthy. You need mobilization capital to be successful in the government market. So thanks for joining me for another episode of the GCA, Government Association channel here. And I will see you another episode. If you like these videos, please like and subscribe. And I will see you at another time. Take care, everybody. Have a good one.